One of my favorite things to collect in this hobby is sealed booster boxes, just like this Brilliant Stars one I have right here. And I've been interested in a couple that I don't have in my collection right now, and I'm between two different boxes. The first is Evolving Skies. This booster box is getting pretty expensive, and I don't really want to miss out on it. The next is for a set that actually came out like 6 years ago, so it's getting kind of old, and that's Burning Shadows. Now, the reason why I'm looking at both of these boxes is because they're both sitting around $400 right now, which is kind of crazy to think about. Set that came out in 2021 is nearly the same price as a set that came out in 2017. Burning Shadows actually kind of reminds me of a set that came out in 2021, Champions Path. Basically, you want the Rainbow Charizard. And if you don't get the Rainbow Charizard, you're probably not going to do well. The only difference here is Burning Shadows Charizard is selling for anywhere between 25 and 3 grand in a PSA 10. There really isn't a card in Evolving Skies that is jumping up to those prices unless you talk about black label Pokemon cards. If you're just talking about PSA 10, the most expensive card is going to be the Umbreon VMAX, and it's going to sell for about $1,000. And so I'm racking my brain on these two booster boxes, and I'm going to tell you which one I think is the better buy. Now, please remember, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and you really shouldn't be listening to anybody talk about Pokemon cards and whether or not you should and shouldn't buy them. You should just make that decision for yourself. I'm just here to basically vlog what I would do. When I'm looking to buy a box that is this expensive, what I really want to do is make sure that I know what the best cards are selling for, or about what the best cards are selling for in their PSA 10 version. What you really want to see is how many desirable cards are there in that set and what are people paying for them. All right, so if I just type in PSA 10 Evolving Skies, $135 for the Espeon V alt art. We got a $12.75 for the Umbreon VMAX. That's kind of crazy. We got $4.59 for the VMAX Alt Art Rayquaza, $165 for the Dragonite V, $175 for the Sylveon V. Even some of the regular full art cards have some value, right? So we had like this Glaceon V, is 38 bucks. 2 gold cards coming in around 40, right? So that's Frostlass and Cresselia. The thing about Evolving Skies is there's quite literally so many cards that are valuable in that set. That's not really the case with Burning Shadows. See, what's actually kind of crazy about Burning Shadows is there's really not a lot of cards that are super desirable till you get down to the rainbows. And even the rainbows, I mean, you've got Gardevoir, okay, that's kind of nice. Like, here's a Lycanroc, right? TCG players saying that you could buy it for $6.68. You look at the top chase pulls from Evolving Skies, they're not selling for $6.68. Now, everybody wants Burning Shadows for one card, and that is the Rainbow Rare Charizard GX. Even if you look at eBay's recently sold PSA 10s, you're gonna find nothing really crosses over the $100 threshold except for the Burning Shadows Charizard. Now, this Secret Rare Charizard at a 10 is selling for staggering prices. This one right here closed for $3,000.
That's insane.
There's a lot of reasons for that. It's a really tough card to grade. The print quality was terrible in that set. The print quality in Evolving Skies is definitely a lot better, which is not necessarily always a great thing. That means if you pull an Umbreon VMAX alternate art out of an Evolving Skies pack, it's a pretty fair shot that you could get a PSA 10 with that. There's a lot less Charizard GXs on the market right now. There's a pair right here, April 30th, 2601. And just before that, the very same day, $3,900 for the Charizard GX. In summary, I'm gonna go with the Burning Shadows booster box, at least right now. Well, I think Evolving Skies is so much better of a set. It's not even close. Evolving Skies has not aged enough for me to make that decision. I feel like there's gonna be less and less opportunities to get a Burning Shadows box than there will be of Evolving Skies. And I could be totally wrong. Evolving Skies could be worth $1,000 next year. But even if it is, I do think that the singles will hold the box price down. Because again, there are just so many singles of Evolving Skies on the market. There really aren't a lot of minty Charizard GXs from Burning Shadows. That's all I have for you guys. If you guys like this video, you like this kind of stuff where I just ramble, please let me know. And if you hate this kind of stuff where I just ramble, let me know that too. And you guys have a good day, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.